with individuals who have climbed to the top of the ladder from somewhere. Yes, we regard it as somewhere because the journey to life has never been an easy journey. And those who climb to the ladder of success actually pass through turbulent waters and many difficult terrains to get to where they are today. And this platform is designed in such a way as to tap a kind of knowledge and resources from such individuals trying to find out how they really made it to where they are today. Because though he said that anyway, I get the why I know however, the person who is successful today, you might not have believed that that person passed through many difficult terrains, passed through many turbulent waters to get to where the person is today. So who do we have here today? We have a lady of substance, Ambassador Princess Diana Ndiwe is the founder of Learn the Light Foundation, a humanitarian organization, and currently is the president Rotary Club of Oka Municipal. And we are aware that he's also the CEO of Just OK Heavens. They are into events management and things like that. Princess, we want to welcome you to Unizik 94.1 FM.
Well, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be sitting on this hot seat.
You call it a hot
A
seat?
hot seat?
You call it hot while you're smiling. Have you ever seen somebody sitting on a hot
Oh
seat,
no, but
smiling?
it's a general condition of Nigeria. We smile in every
Okay,
condition.
suffering and
We
smiling.
suffer and smile, so it's a general thing.
Okay. Anybody listening to your name, Princess Diana Ndiwe? I know Diana Ndiwe is from Oka.
Yes.
Are you from Oka?
Yes, I'm from Oka.
Okay.
I'm from Oka. I'm married to Nise.
Nise. Okay, the same Oka South.
The same Oka South.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I still want to be around.
Okay. We're glad to have you here at the Unizik 94.1 FM.
My pleasure.
You've actually colorized our studio with your beauty.
Thank you. Now I'm feeling flattered.
Okay, let me begin. You are the founder of Learn the Light Foundation. I am aware you didn't just get to where you are today. Excuse me. You didn't get there overnight. Can you just let us know what of the most difficult period you had in your life before getting to this point? The most difficult time which you navigated.
Okay. First of all,
Either your primary school, your secondary education, university education,
yes.
or your sojourn in life.
I think the most challenging period I had was my university period because that was the peak. I needed to choose between, there are two fences.
Mm.
You want to be on top of the good fence or you want to be on top of the bad fence. So, or you want to be in it. That period was when I decided, I was going to not only scale through, but become a better version of myself every single day I live.
Mm. I like the word better version because
Yes.
there are also the other ugly version.
Yes, that's every single day of my life till date. I do a daily appraisal of myself, and I see where I have lacked yesterday, and I want to make it better. So throughout my secondary school days, I needed to choose: do I need to, first of all, what do I want to come out with? I want to come out with a first class, a second class, or um, the rest, the second class or a third class. And I gave myself from the first day I entered, and I told myself that I will not come out with anything less than a 2-1. It is not. We can't even bargain it. I started by
You challenge God.
Yes,
really. So
I challenged myself.
Oh, yourself.
Really. Because God has given us the platform.
Yes.
You now have to do the more. Because God won't come down and read for you, of course. So I am not part of the people that say, I keep praying, God will do it, God will do it. God
And they
says,
fold their hands.
yes, God says, I will bless the work of your hands. That's to say, whatever you do, He will bless it. But you have to do more. And then I scaled through from seeing my friends to my peer pressure, to my peers, to the kind of life I want to live. And then I will say that that period in school was when I needed to decide. In fact, when it got to my
Which
300
faculty precisely?
biological science,
Biological science. So you came out with
I came out with a 2-1.
2-1 on what?
You see?
What discipline?
Biological science now.
Okay, which biological science? Which one precisely?
Biological science education.
Education.
Yes,
Okay.
education. So my in fact, I think I got into school. I got biochemistry for my first year.
Mm.
Then I went to speak to my guardian. Then I told her I wanted to own a school in the future.
Okay.
And then she says, then if you want to own a school, you have to read education. Then I've already gone part 1.
Okay.
And then she says, what are you going to do? I can help you do one thing. Switch your department, and you have to carry the whole part 1 courses
Again, you too, right?
in 200 level. And I can tell you that my 200 level in the university was the most difficult of my life.
Because of the
Because I
combination.
had to carry all the courses I needed to carry for part 1, because they switched me from biochemistry to biological science, and I needed to carry all the education courses, and I needed to do all the GST. And so, in fact, one semester I was carrying over 42 courses in 200 level. That almost made me walk into depression, because I was trying to match, hope I don't fail. I was still trying to fit into the system. It was difficult because, in fact, from my days I got admission in ASUT, I'd already read to biochemistry to 300 level. They found out that time they were giving fake admission. They found out that my admission number was the same with another person. That was when they started, if anybody knows that time, they started scrapping admissions. And they scrapped my admission at 300 level. And then I got admission 2 months to writing the remedials, going back to part 1 in University of Medjugorje.
Okay, okay. Let's leave it at that. But wasn't that easy paying your school fees, taking care of yourself? Because I know there are some individuals who did a little helping themselves, trying to
I didn't help myself. I had family. My family was there.
take care of you.
Yes.
So you had all the roses.
In fact, no, not all the roses.
That's what I mean now.
Yeah,
because
but that time, I would say my stipends, like I call, was 90,000.
Okay, you
That
were
time-
being paid to go to school.
No, they give me allowance every month. So my
Okay.
brother was doing everything. So when my mom gives me, my other brother gives me, I add everything together. It's summing up to 90,000.
Okay.
So I was
So
doing
I put it
business.
to you had all the roses.
No,
Because
I was
know,
still doing
I
business.
know. Okay, that business. That's what I want
Yes,
to say.
I was doing business. So I wore this. I sold this. I would go all the way from Maiduguri back to Kano, where I was born. I would go to that place and buy clothes and come back. But I did it just 3 times a week. I don't sell anything. I just sell for 2 hours. And because I buy good clothes, by the time I come in the evening, you just strategic time. I know that students are coming back by 4. After lecture 6, they're done. I pack my things and I go. So it was how I schooled, how my period in school was. It wasn't really that wasn't that tough.
It wasn't that tough, but it was more rosy.
Yeah, they paid me to go to school.
Yeah.
My family said, "Don't." My brother would say, "I came out with a first class. You don't have any reason
Not
to
to
come
have
not to come out with first class." So I was doing all I could. So and then it was that period that my life was going to either make or break, and I'm grateful to God that I made it.
Okay, you made it.
Yes, I made it, carrying all those courses, and still I came out with a flying color.
So when were you distracted to go to Nise?
I think after university, I started working.
What is actually a distraction?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yes, it was, because I had a diary of how I wanted my life to be. I wanted to run at a pace, get to a certain level.
Somebody would test banking system and decide.
Yes, in fact, maybe because of how I was trained in school, I was living a comfortable life. I'm not a sucker for salary. I feel like I feel like I'm caged, like in self-confidence, skills, all those kind of things, personal skills development. Yes, I paid for all those courses and I went for it, but then I wanted more.
So you wanted more successful this much. Is it courage? Is it determination? Or is it hard work?
It is determination. It is courage. I used to say that I want to leave my foot on the sand of time. So every day I wake up in the morning, I think about that, and it keeps me pushing. And if you have that thinking that you want to make a positive impact, you don't want to just exist. You want to live. A lot of us, I can tell you, 1,001, 1,000,001 people are actually existing. They're not living. They're not living on purpose. My own purpose is what is pushing me. The purpose in which I'm living right now is what is pushing me. Every other thing is not the attraction for me. When I think about where I want to be, the lives I want to touch, the children I want to grow, the women I want to put at the corner, take them to that place where they desire, it keeps me up all night. And that purpose actually wakes me up to tell me, you need to do more. You've done well, but you need to do more and more.
Looking at some individuals today, you find out that people of your category, I mean, those as beautiful as you are, will say they will be dependent. But you decided to be independent. You decided to get yourself, move on to what do you have to tell such individuals?
I always tell my daughter, nobody will do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. It's when you have the goals, the determinations, then you have the targets. If those goals and determinations are not there, targets will never be there. So those are the things that I look up to. And then I ask everybody, what is your purpose? A lot of people leave and they don't have any purpose. They don't even think. Some people just wake up in the morning and then they just do things. They just sleep. They just eat. Meanwhile, your purpose, the reason why you're here on earth, and if you believe in reincarnation, there is going to be a cycle, you'll still come back and do it. You will still come back and do it if you believe in reincarnation. So I want to do my quota. I want to be able to touch lives, and I want to
before you reincarnate.
Yes, so that when I go, I'll climb the ladder.
Okay.
I'll keep climbing and be better.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your light founder, the Light Foundation, and of course you are being into Rotary. Could it be because of the foundation that you went into Rotary?
Like I also say, I'm a humanitarian person.
Okay.
Anything that has to do with selfless service, I'm here. First of all, the NGO Lend the Light Humanitarian Foundation started out of passion to make impact. In fact, it started in Lagos, way 7 years back. I would cook for people, and then I'll go to the streets and I share food. Sometimes we cook in the cold tones of 500 plates, 1,000 plates. I just do it. I don't solicit
share
for
people
fun.
free.
Yes, for free. We go all the way, even with me being heavily pregnant, I will walk all the way down to drive down, park the car, I will begin to share food. Now, this is not because you just want to, I don't know, it gives me so much joy and fulfillment. Joining Rotary made it more perfect. Okay, Lend the Light Humanitarian Foundation started from the passion of making impact. And then I said, you know what? Any foundation, any NGO that has to do with selflessness, that has to do with humanitarian work, I will get involved in it. I got into Rotary, and then I went to the leadership training, and I found out that Rotary actually is 100% selfless service. So I needed to get into it. When I got into it, in fact, I don't even know how I got to this ladder where I am right now, because I did not think it.
Okay.
I didn't think it. But then the drive is selfless service.
Okay, you are going to be installed the third president of Rotary Club of
Diplomat came.
Okay.
I didn't think about it. It just came, and today I am an ambassador for future diplomats.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just the way the journey of Rotary started, I don't even know. Where I am today, I don't know. In fact, Rotary made me see more of
lending a helping hand.
Yes, individuals. Before I could see people, but I don't know how much they get involved. We just did our polio walk. You need to see the number of people that walked with us. You need to see the number, every single dime. In fact, what also actually drove me into Rotary is the push for polio. I know I have 2 or 3 friends when we were growing up who had that polio. They were very intelligent, they were smart, beautiful, but they were confined to wheelchair. So that every single penny I pay as dues to Rotary is being used to produce that vaccine. So every vaccine you see is cost $10. $10 in Nigeria is 10,000 now, 10,000, 11,150 now. So now, do you know what it is that you are involved, that they give all these children because they don't pay for it? Every single hospital, healthcare system you see in the world, nobody pays for Rotary. Why? Because every money you pay, Belinda Gates, Bill Gates and Belinda Gates come in to match your dollar, whatever you put in, with $2, and then helps us eradicate polio.
Okay. Who are your mentees? And then who mentored you? Just briefly.
I have a lot of mentees. I can't count them.
Okay, there are
too many. Yeah,
okay.
I can't count them.
Okay.
My mentor first is my elder brother,
Okay.
who is Martin Ndigwe.
Okay.
He's my mentor. My second mentor is my mother,
Okay.
who has given me 1,001 push to do all the things that I'm doing. And then I look up to the like of Chimamanda.
Chimamanda.
Yes. I look up to the like of Okonjo-Iweala. The rest of them. They are the ones I look up to. Yes.
Okay, we want to thank you so very much for coming to this program, Achievers Bay. We really learned a lot from you, knowing that the road to success is not an easy green track. Though your own was full of roses.
No, no. Of course, if as we as parents, what we look forward is to give our children a better life. So I think my parents, they did their best.
So do you regard your husband to be a distraction now?
No,
it's not a distraction actually.
funny enough, he's not a distraction. He's not.
He's not.
Yes.
I believe that he's been a firm builder,
yes.
a strong support behind it.
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't have a choice, does he?
It doesn't. Thank you very much, Ambassador Princess Diana Ndigwe, founder, Lend Life Foundation, a humanitarian organization, and of course, the third president of Rotary Club of Oka Municipal.
Thank you
you very much for coming to Unizik Radio for FM. We hope to invite you again as we are going to discuss the role of women in national development. We are going to do that when next time we come.
That will be a very good topic.
Okay.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My dear listeners, I will come to the end of the program, Achievers Bay, for today. We thank you really for joining us. My name is Theophilus Ukoha. Bye for now.